What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything that she deserves.
I'm assuming the lighting's still okay. Just
The
all
lighting-
spooky. Yeah.
Just gotta move on in a little bit closer.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Alright.
Alright.
Right. It's not about you. It's not
Ever.
She just spat something out.
What are you two
and
chewing?
Zeus is licking it up.
What
That's
are you
not gross.
chewing? What
She
did you find?
She didn't like it though, put it that way.
He's been sucking a bit of cloth, then spitting it back out
Fine.
and sucking it again.
I'm alright with that.
What did you find, you dickhead?
Even he's like, what was it? Tell us.
We're all intrigued. We all want to know.
Okay, he's like, well,
What's going on? What is it?
you did press record, didn't you?
Yeah. I can't
Okay.
find the thing. I can't find it.
Imagine if they've all deleted.
Why are you talking like that?
Why? Oh, why? Right, I've got my 4 for today. Sweet. I
Right now.
can't find. Don't judge me. I'm an excellent singer. And especially compared to your mother, Hattie.
Yeah, I can't sing. We're aware of this though. No one is.
She's
in
judging me.
Don't be judging now.
They do judge though, don't they, dogs?
All right, I know, but we don't want to talk about it.
Forgive me, Lord, if I've sinned again today.
Literally, we're
Judging.
at an hourly rate. Fuck's sake, I'm a little bit.
I'm a little
Oh,
bit of this
hang on.
and a little bit of that. Your dog does not relax, do you know that?
No, because every time she does, your dog sits on her.
Yeah, but he's not though, is he?
Not right now, but if she sits
She
down, he'll
just
get
stands
up.
there and looks at me. I think she's got a crush. It's just a little crush. Now I got it. Every time we touch. We should form a band.
So, the next, they've got the next date in for James's thing. Is
DJ Fry.
I'm
He's not
going.
Australian. Why? You're busy.
I get the kids back that day,
Oh, sweet. When?
the 27th of December, day after
hell.
Boxing Day. I'm like, I can't do that. And they're like, can't you just give it? I'm like, no,
I
that's
feel
my
like
Christmas day.
I feel like I'll be burnt out from Christmas on that
Christmas,
day.
Boxing Day, then it's that day.
So Christmas obviously is Christmas. Boxing Day.
I'm not with it. I don't have the kids, so I'm a little bit of a.
Boxing Day, I take down all my decorations, and
Oh, I can't because I've got to wait until the 27th
yeah,
to have
so
mine with my kids.
you problem.
Well,
27th.
You're not very supportive.
Oh, sorry. Oh no. Better. Did that help you?
No, because the
Did it-
27th is going to be my Christmas day, you
Oh,
dickhead.
would that be lovely?
Yay!
Oh, yay! What are you gonna do? Turkey?
Yeah, I do the full lot.
Okay. Just you and the boys.
Yeah, on Christmas Day probably, yeah.
So it's your mum and dad's year this year.
For what?
You.
I don't know.
Was that or you'll be a Larry Loner?
I don't know if I'm alright with that. They weren't alright with that a couple of years ago. That's why they were like, come round. And I'm like, oh, okay.
You
But I
could,
still end up going home because I
or
want to go home.
you could catch up on some correspondence.
No, I'll be done with this by then. Correspondence, dickhead.
Or you could do coursework.
I'll probably do coursework like a loser.
Or you could just get your favourite food in the entire world. Your
Macaroni
favourite
cheese.
There you go. Your favourite movies, your favourite sweets, and make the whole day about you. And I don't see why not. I feel like that sounds incredible and I might join you.
I'm gonna be home alone.
I'm gonna be like, excuse me.
Your doorbell's not working.
your doorbell is like,
For your letterbox.
Winston. And then I'll walk in your door and random people will tell me to be quiet because they left their child in the hall. And I'm like, sorry, is this part of your flat? Oh, it's a bone.
tomorrow.
Who's Hattie's?
No.
Oh. The babies?
No,
The mums?
the mum. Yeah.
Linglings?
Bows.
That was well fucking racist of Helen.
You taking that off of her?
Yeah, of course
She's not
I
allowed
am.
that.
At least he weren't aggressive about it.
Had to go sit down.
No, she doesn't know how.
She doesn't know what she's doing, does she?
Right.
I'm just going to have to slither through this.
Sliver. Have you found one to start
Yeah.
with?
I
Okay.
have found one.
Yours is weird.
I've had to. I changed it so
The
I could
format.
find the scrolling easier because it was winding.
No more. No more. I don't want to be licked anymore
Lay down.
today.
Or breathed on. Go away.
Always breathed on by your dog. It's constant.
Hold on.
No, don't need your help either. I'm grand. Me and you are going for
Right.
little outings. Zeus, after this, we're going for an outings. Are you listening?
No, not this one.
Are you Zeus? Do you know, I told him a story the other day. A really boring story.
You tell him who's the doctor.
And he kept looking away. So I was like, excuse me. Excuse me. So, Zeus, we're going to go for a walk after this. Then you're going to have a siesta. Mummy's then going to make a decision whether she's painting or she might even put on a film. Excuse me, I'm talking to you. He's not interested in anything.
No, he's
Finds me super boring.
chewing that now. Right. No.
I'm surprised he's not shit.
What?
I'm surprised he's not
Fuck's
shitting out
sake.
lumps of just bone. Sometimes he just swallows part of a bone, and I'm like, that can't have been comfortable coming out. Zeus, no more.
That couldn't have been
Go lay down now. Lay down.
Right, I don't know what's going on here.
Maybe he's picking a film. He's looking. Look.
What one? That one?
No.
No, we've watched that.
No. He's touching my doll with his nose. My haunted doll.
Get on.
Comes alive at night.
Fuck off.
Licks my face. Shall I introduce?
Yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome to Middle Age Opinion. I'm your host Ellie.
No, I'm your host, Emily. And what are we looking at? Ghosty, paranormal,
Beginning
activity.
Of October when they see this. Whoa.
We are in spooky season, bitches.
Look what I got. She keeps taking
Spooky,
the piss.
spooky skeletons.
Spooky. I like that song. No, you're not a skeleton. Not yet anyway.
And shivers down your spine.
So we're going to be doing, we haven't even decided when, but we are going to be doing some TikToks, spooky seasons. Are we doing the pumpkins this year? Photo shoot.
Yeah,
Move.
but something like cutesy.
They're going to be cutesy.
I think so.
Are we going to...
No, because we'll have a pumpkin on our head. That's the
Yeah,
plan. I
so
want a pumpkin on our
Okay, so there.
head.
Under the pumpkin. So
Are
we're
you
touching your mouth.
you're gonna do a little circle like a
I might do big lips. Like big lips.
do you like?
Yeah, you do you, boo.
We're gonna be boo ha.
But yes, welcome to Halloween.
It
My
is-
favourite season. I do like summer, but this is my favourite.
autumn is my favourite season. I do like the spooky season.
Yes.
I prefer Christmas, but that's, you know, whatever.
Yeah, but Christmas is more cutesy, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's nothing more thrilling than like a, you know, a killer Santa.
That's exciting. I mean, we could do something like that.
Have you watched that not Bad Santa? What is it called?
Cracking. Not cracking. You know what I'm trying to say. Congus, no.
No, not that. I haven't watched that one.
It's good.
I can't remember what it was called, but basically it was a Santa that ended up like it was meant to be like the real Santa, and then actually Santa comes originally from Viking background,
Okay.
and it was fucking brilliant because
No, I haven't seen that.
He had like sledgehammer. He was good. It was good. I can't even remember what it's called.
But it was good.
I actually
people.
really enjoyed watching it.
Well, if you ever find it again, let me know.
Yeah, I'll ping it over. Anyways, yeah, spooky shit.
Yes.
Paranormal encounters is where I'm at right this second.
Perfect.
This happened to me at 3 a.m, which
Love
is,
that.
you know, that's the haunting hour, right?
It certainly is.
When I lived at my parents' house, I shared a room with my brother. One night I was awakened by a strange silence. The fan had suddenly gone off. Half sleepy, I picked up my cell phone to check the time. It was exactly 3 a.m. I got up and walked around the house, convinced that the power had gone out. But when I looked out the window, I realised something that made my blood run cold. All the houses around were completely dark. All of them. Except for a single post on the street, whose light remained on as if nothing had happened. I stared at it for a long time, intrigued, distrustful. I don't know what they're trying to say there. Distrustful.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's because the way it's spelled. Distrustful, but what I meant is oh fucking hell. Moving on. Trying to make sense of what was happening. When I returned to my room, I took my cell phone again to check the time. It was still 3 a.m. No matter how much time passed, the clock was not ticking. Entire minutes that I was awake seemed to not exist. A strange sensation. Is it me? Is it my mouth? A strange sensation, as if time had stopped, forced me to give up and close my eyes. The next day, the first thing I did was ask my parents if they had felt the blackout. I thought that with the air conditioning off, they would have noticed immediately, because when there is no light, they always open the door to ventilate
That
the
was
room.
fucking well weird.
But they told me something disconcerting. The power didn't go out at any time. Everything was normal. That night had stayed with me ever since. Nobody else noticed it. Nobody else lived it. Only I realised. And to this day, I don't know what really happened.
Do you know, it's like when you've got a feeling that time's kind of stopped and stood still. It's like he was visited by something, but kind of time stopped for everybody else. For him, it continued to move forward, but because everything was stopped, that was the silence and the darkness. That's what it's giving to me.
Yeah. So it makes me feel like, in my kitchen, I've got a really big clock on the wall.
Yeah.
And actually it only happened a couple of days ago. But it happens a lot, but I record it because it was only a couple of days ago. That everything was off and the boys had gone to bed, and I was just
Pottering
around, putting things away, locking down for the day, like the evening sort of thing, yeah. And I can hear the clock, but because it's like a background noise that you don't
you
pay
ignore,
attention to. And then I thought I couldn't hear the clock.
Right.
So then I've looked to think, the battery's gone dead or whatever. And then suddenly it's ticking really loud.
Okay.
Like suddenly I can now hear the
like you're
tick,
hyper-focusing on
tick,
it. Yeah.
tick, tick. And then it almost feels like it stops then for too long.
Okay.
And then it ticks again. And no, that's what it made me feel bad. Anyway, it just made me think about my clock.
It would make me think about that as well.
I'm like, oh.
But did I show you that recording of the middle of the night and the sound that woke me up from in here?
Yeah.
That's
what made you think.
Yeah. Because that was fucking weird. It woke me up from in here, the noise being
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird shit.
Not a fox. It wasn't a fox. I have no fucking idea.
No, I don't think it was a fox noise.
Was not a fox noise. There was nothing there. But yeah. That to me, it's like something visited him, but also stopped time for everybody else. That is how I feel about it. Like something definitely did happen. What? I don't know. Why? I don't know.
It's weird that all the street lights were out as well, apart from one.
That's what I'm saying. It is giving time a stop for everyone.
Something come to visit.
Or
Mr. Bean. Really drops it.
Or he has remember we talked about like when you can float out of your body and stuff and you're in that dream.
Yeah.
So you are present there, but hence things are still continuing, but you're in a different plane.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I believe in all that. Top comment.
There's not a lot, but he does say, I used to do this as a small child and it would scare the shit out of me. No clock or time, just the one street light out the picture window, and everything else was black. So that's fucking weird, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what it means, but I do believe them.
Most probably you had an out-of-body experience or sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
We all like a little bit of sleep paralysis, don't we?
I mean, I wouldn't personally like it, but yes. Right. Still haunts me. You can tell I've got authority over all these animals.
Right.
Yeah. And they're like, okay, where are we going? Right. Still haunts me today. You've now transferred your reading over to me. I used to rent a flat in Leeds, one of those tall Victorian terraces that had been hacked into student housing decades ago. From the outside, it looked almost grand. Tall windows, stained brickwork, an iron railing on front. But inside, it was the usual patchwork, paper-thin walls, carpets smelt like damp, floorboards shrinking if you put too much weight onto them. It wasn't perfect, but it was cheap. And when you're a student, cheap is king.
Mm-hmm.
At first, it was just an old house, drafty, yes, moody plumbing, sure, but nothing I couldn't live with until winter set in. That's when I started waking up, always around 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd sit bolt up straight, heart pounding, certain I heard something. It's always the same sound, floorboards in the hallway creaking. Now, in a house that old, creaks are usual, but this wasn't random groans of timber. This was rhythmed, steady, like footsteps, slow and deliberate, creeping closer. I asked my housemates, half expecting them to laugh and confess that they were sneaking around, but they swore they were asleep, and every morning, without fail, the locks were bolted from the inside. No one had gone out, no one had come in. Weeks passed and the pattern didn't break. I'd wake up at 3, hear the creak, then silence. Some nights it stopped halfway down the hall, others it would come right up to outside my bedroom door. I started leaving the lamp on at night, but this didn't help. The light only made the shadows under the door sharper. That's where I began to notice them. The shadows of feet. At first I thought my mind was playing tricks, but no, they were there, still, waiting. The weight of something pressed closely to the other side of my door. I never opened it. One night I decided to be brave or stupid. I sat up in bed, covers pulled tight, and waited. Sure enough, as 3 o'clock came, the boards began to complain, creak, pause, creak, closer and closer, until they stopped right outside of my door. I fixed my eyes on the thin gap underneath the door, the faint strip of light where shadows betray what stands beyond. The feet were there, just as I had seen before. Fuck off. Just as I had seen before. I've lost where I am. There. 2 solid shapes, motionless, but something else happened that froze the blood in my veins. The shadows changed. Instead of walking away, they lowered slowly, deliberately. They dropped down until the dark shaped stretched flat against the floor. Whoever, whatever was outside the door wasn't standing anymore. It was laying there, listening.
Peeking.
I didn't sleep that night. I don't think I even blinked. I just sat there, locked in, staring consistent with the shape underneath the door, waiting for the shadow to move again. Eventually, the first pale of light of dawn crept in and the hallway was empty. After that, I stopped I stopped pretending and slept in the library some nights. I started carrying my keys everywhere inside of the flat, and still the footprints came. Sometimes faint, sometimes heavy, all around 3 a.m, always stopping at my door. When my lease finally ended, I almost didn't bother mentioning it to the landlord, but at the last minute I did a half of a joke, half conversation. He didn't laugh, he went pale. "Which room were you in?" he asked. When I told him, his face tightened. He explained that before the partitions, the whole house had been one unit back in the 1950s. A man who lived there had been found dead in the hallway, stretched out, face down, right outside what later became my bedroom door. They never figured out why he was laying there or what he had been doing in those final moments. I moved on, different city, different life, but even now, years later, if I wake up in the small hours, I hold my breath and listen, because sometimes in the silence, I swear I can hear it. The slow creak of footprints, the pause outside the door, and then the dreadful shifting around as something lowers itself to the floor.
Nope.
Awesome.
I actually thought you was going to say when she said that she was being
Didn't
brave and was sitting up. I thought they were going to say left their door open, and I was like, don't do it. Don't leave your door open.
Possum.
Yeah.
Fucking possum the whole time. No, I couldn't do it. I'd have to have a TV or something on so I didn't notice, because that creates its own shadows, doesn't it?
Yeah, and a towel in front of that gap.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah,
It's
no.
one thing being able to hear it,
Imagine
and another
if
thing
you're
being able to
desperate
see
for a
it.
piss.
Nope. That's a chamber pot, that is.
That's when the nappies come out.
That's a chamber pot under the bed.
It's when
Pull
the
out
nappies come out. Why are there so many nappies? I need them. Fucking hell.
Fuck.
Top comment. He didn't know that he was dead, wondering why his door was locked. That's making it worse for me.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
He's probably a lost soul now, unable to rest. I'm assuming if he had died in the hallway of all places, it was sudden. He's probably confused and unable to move on. Of course, ghosts should still not be acknowledged, but poor chap.
Oh.
Yeah. But I would be absolutely
No
fucking
thanks.
terrified.
I don't think I've been able to wait to my lease.
You would if you had no choice. You just have to play possum.
Sleep in the library. That's an option.
I'd play possum. Yeah, I'd move into the library. Excuse me, do you live here? Excuse me, your doorbell. Okay.
Okay. I've had direct encounters with blue beings.
Okay.
Recently. It wasn't recent. Oh, it says 13 days ago, but I know. Anyway, I saw on social media people sharing encounters with what they describe as blue beings. I'm blue, someone told me that song is "If I Was Green, I Would Die."
I believe you're right.
Did not know.
I'm gonna have to quickly look now.
I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green,
Yeah, because the whole time we've been going.
Yeah.
Is the song called I'm Blue?
Yeah. Creative. I know.
Oh, come on. Right, I have to pause it. Right. Yo, listen up. Here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees just blue like him. Inside and outside, blue his house with a blue little window and a blue comfort. And everything is blue for him. Right. I am blue, dee ba da die, da ba dee ba da. They're lying.
Oh, I feel like
we've been misled.
But equally, that's what we were singing.
Yes.
But
so we were right. But
if
I
I
feel
was
like
green, I would die. Kind of goes right.
it does go right, but
Because
it
everyone
does.
else is blue.
It does. If you think, babe, back in the 90s or whatever,
Wow.
when we got the CDs, they used to come with the lyrics.
I know.
That's why we're right.
Is
a banging
it?
song,
Did I
though.
just do a thing?
Mandela?
Thing? Yeah.
No.
I feel like I might have.
Well, no, because then it would say if I was green, I would die.
Yeah, but it's not saying that.
Right, so then
But
that.
that's what people are saying. It says.
Yeah, but not our generation.
Not my generation.
Yeah, so that
Definitely
makes it. That makes it not a Mandela effect. You want to get a fucking life, mate.
Anyway,
Back to the story
these
of
entities.
Halloween.
Recently, I saw on social media people sharing encounters with what they described as blue beings. These
Stop.
entities, as their name suggests, are described as blue-like cloud entities who carry mysterious power. Feats of incredible healing and spiritual awakening are attributed to them. These testimonies called my attention because I see a blue being frequently around me when meditating or going to sleep. I have this contact since 2020, and at the time I was puzzled and a little bit scared. I'd love to know if someone else had a similar unusual experience. You ever experienced blue entities?
I haven't, so I thought I'd have a Google.
So, someone said, I thought you were going to come up with the blue alien.
Yeah, blue.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure it is in there.
from Fifth Element. You know, we've already spoken about her before.
Oh, that was great, that was.
I had a dream where I was on a Dr. Frankenstein-like table, me as the monster, on a cold metal operating table in like a gothic castle, and was being zapped, shocked by blue beings while they chanted grow and protus. Don't know. This was in the middle of a series of spiritual awakening experiences and was quite vivid. Much later, I was visited a few times by a blue orb, and it even zapped me on the left shoulder. It was quite physically palpable and left me giddy. This was in advance of a healing ritual I had been asked to perform by my shamanic teacher, non-psychedelic shamanism. Furu. Okay. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong.
Foo.
It says furu. Furu.
That sounds like a fart.
The healing went really well, and the Healy still reports a positive trajectory in her life. Healing was around her familial relationships. Anyway, no surprise, but I think blue beings are rad. I would welcome them if I were to encounter again. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Lol. OP then replies, yeah, they like zapping people. I think that this zapping experience is our body reacting to their energy.
Okay. So, I've just had a quick look, and everybody's story is very similar. Like, it's a positive healing energy.
Well, that person who did that story then responded with, have you got zapped too? Just like that.
Listen.
I actually haven't heard many reports from others who have gotten zapped physical interactions with orbs. And the OP then says there are actually many zapping reports coming up from Joe Dispenza's commentary. Many people report zapping-like sensations when healed by the blue beings.
I'm not saying they're not telling the truth, And I'm not saying these things don't happen, because I like to keep an open mind. However, it's very difficult when somebody is so spiritual and hippified and goes to a higher being. You know what I mean? Like, some people are like super fucking into that. I like a story when it comes from Joe down the road, who's a builder and can't work out what's going on. Whereas sometimes I think when you're so into it, you're leading your mind to create certain things. I'm not saying that this didn't happen, because I don't know. Have I ever been zapped in my special place by a blue alien? Not yet. Would I like to be zapped in my special place by a blue alien? Not going to say no. I'm just saying
Why
that...
are you talking about a special place?
Oh, because it's always the special place, like the anal rape that I randomly bring up. My point is, they are so into it that I don't know if they are leading their mind to make it a real memory. That's where I'm coming from. They are so like, yeah, man, piss you. Have you
They're
been
invested.
zapped? Have you been zapped once or twice? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's how I'm looking at things. It's like,
It's because you haven't been zapped, isn't it?
I'm just jealous that nobody sat my special area.
Like, why are we calling it a special place? Because, like...
It is special. Special!
They're saying they got zapped on the shoulder. Why
Oh.
are you getting zapped in a special place?
Because mine is special. If I get sacked, I'll be like, that hippie was telling the truth. But I don't know. I think that sometimes if you want something bad enough and that is the power of suggestion, they tell you to manifest.
Manifestation.
Yeah. They're manifesting blue probing.
Zapping.
Yeah. I don't know.
Zappalapping.
I'm not saying no. Right.
Moving on.
What? It doesn't even say what ends.
What?
Was this a mimic? And what do I do? The scariest thing happened last night, and I don't know what I am supposed to do. So my 19-month-old child is
19 months
2-year-old. So my 2-year-old
year and a
child
half.
sleeps in her room by herself. My 7-month-old sleeps with me and my fiance. He still wakes up.
And my 23,000-year-old month-old.
He still wakes up 4 to 5 times a night
husband.
to eat. Bitty. What the
That was my
fuck?
stomach.
Have you been probed?
No, it's because I've got fat, so I'm not eating.
4 to 5 times a night to eat.
A liquid diet.
Well, he woke up to eat last night. I went into the bathroom, made him a bottle, and got back into bed to
Are
feed
we still talking
him.
about the husband?
No, the baby. My fiance was dead asleep beside me. Then I heard his voice on the baby monitor in my toddler's room. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said her nickname. Then my toddler woke up crying. It scared the hell out of me.
Help to the no.
Help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody. Help!
I'm guessing they don't have a video one. Like,
No,
monitor.
it would just be a
Thank-
baby.
Fuck, because if it was you, it'd be like looking for anal probing. Know what you're like.
On my
But, oh my
27, 8-month-old. How old's that for you, Mum?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm going to work
12
it out.
times 18.
19 in months.
1,000. I don't know.
Oh, shut up.
1,800 and something.
Bear with. Why is everything so complicated? Oh,
Oh,
my 228-month-old Bible. Anal prop.
Where did I get 1,000 from? Got proper trigger happy.
Like when
maths.
people are, oh, you want to
Quick
diet?
maths, quick maths.
Yeah, I've got baby weight to lose. Oh, how old is he? 228 months.
Do it. Yeah, your
Um,
mate at college.
Oh, you got baby weights and how old? 228 months? The fuck? They'd be going the fucking circle above their head. They'd be like, how old is that?
Yeah,
I'll be like 19 years.
Still bitty.
I mean, right. What do you think of that? All you did was no, bitty. Anal
I
probe.
very quickly came away from the story because I was like, no.
Yeah, and spoke about
It made
anal
me
probe.
uncomfortable. It made me uncomfortable because you tell I was uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else. It
Anal
made me
probing.
uncomfortable. Like
Anal probing.
Yeah, no, that's not okay with me. I'm not alright with that.
I'm not
That
alright
would
with that as
make
well.
me feel sick.
Do you think she doesn't say, but my first instinct would be to go to my 228-month-old and make sure they're alright.
I don't think I'd go in the room. I think I'd leave him to it.
Fuck that
Save
kid.
yourself!
3-year plan.
Yeah, no, I probably would go to them because that's your mother instincts, doesn't it? You do get up to, and run to them.
Are
But
you thinking mimic?
I am thinking there is something not okay in there.
Evil.
Yeah, no, I'm not alright with that.
I'm not alright with that. It's not giving mimic.
It's not no.
Oh, it's a mimic sound, babe, but it can also be evil.
No, I'm not on the mimic wavelength. I'm thinking you need to stage that room and not let your baby be in there by themselves. Go on.
Top comment. As a parent, all I saw was still wakes up 4 to 5 times a night at 7 months, and that made me more terrified than the mimic.
Yeah, and that.
Right. As a believer in the unknown, it sounds like it was a dream. Sometimes dreams can meld into, she means mould, into real life. You probably woke up when they started crying. I was awake, feeding the baby. Did you not read the story?
I feel like you missed the
I'm looking at the TV. I'm like, did you not read the story? The camera's there. Camera is there. Someone went, oh no, then they went, you nodded off? For fuck's sake, listen.
I mean, I remember feeding in the middle of the night, being absolutely fucking exhausted. And I remember like sort of drifting in and out of sleep. But I just feel like if you're laying next to your partner and the fucker is asleep, first of all, I would have booted him. But if you can hear his voice on a monitor...
Yeah. But it's not just that. What people like, because everyone's going, it's this, someone's hacked into your internet, blah, blah, blah. And
wow,
she's like,
that's dramatic.
She's like, it's not connected by, I'm assuming it's the old-fashioned monitors, like when mine were little and you literally plugged them in for sound. That was like a walkie-talkie. It's a walkie-talkie, essentially.
A one-way walkie-talkie.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming that, it's, to me, it's giving, it could be a mimic, but to me, it's giving... I don't know, I want to say like something unsettling. I feel like unsettled by that, something saying the daughter's name, her nickname, and then waking up screaming. Makes me feel uncomfortable.
That is the bit.
Yeah.
That baby's crying.
So I would say maybe...
You've heard the father's voice say her nickname and that baby's crying.
Oh, okay.
It's not okay.
Now we're going to take it left.
Go on.
Right? I think that a spirit / a mimic is trying to possess your child, or worse, kill him, because mimics are extremely dangerous creatures. I've already had to deal with a mimic, and I can tell you...
On a regular basis.
Never...
With the local boogeyman.
Arbex again. I don't know what that means. Details, please. So, they've taken it really extremely. Only demons mimic. Call a priest to come bless thee. That's what it's giving me, like something unsettling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm not okay with that.
No.
I don't think I've been okay with anything we've read so far.
I enjoyed the anal probing. Oh, we didn't read that.
We haven't
tonight.
actually read anything about that. We've
it.
just included it in every story. Because that's what life's about.
Anal probing. Stop. Good.
Something whispered in my ear loudly while in the woods alone.
No thanks.
First off, I wouldn't be in the woods alone.
I don't know. I'd take him and go to the woods. I ain't being funny. Can you speak to your dog?
Sit down. Oh, good girl. Ew. That's your dog's slob on my dog's head. That's now on my arm from being on your
She
hand.
just sneezed on me. That's your dog. That's from your dog's nose.
She ain't got germs.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
My stomach, that was my stomach growling.
Now
No.
he's coming to sneeze on you. I'm going to lick her up.
Go away.
Right up in there, sis.
Sit down.
Bed. Now. Just come round here. What are you doing? Why are you looking like that?
Oh, it's there.
Go.
I could see something moving.
Oh.
It's a fly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's Jimmy. He's here today. No wonder I keep
Jimmy
getting
Johnson.
bitten.
Get the...
They fucking opened the door 10 seconds last night. About
Is there
17,000
a
crane flies came in.
Queuing up outside.
Yeah, they were like... Zoom, zoom.
Club's
Fucking-
open, boys!
I was like, this
Club's
fuck.
open!
Okay.
Something whispered in my ear loudly while in the woods alone. Shh. This
Stop.
was posted a day ago.
Leave.
In the woods behind my parents' house, if you walk back far enough, there is a worn down house that my great-grandparents used to live in. Growing up, I would walk in the woods pretty much every day and nothing weird has ever happened. But about a year ago, I was visiting my parents' house, walking back in the woods where my great-grandparents' house is, and was sitting in my dad's hunting blind in a tree just looking out. There's nothing weird about that at all, is there?
Nope.
Then
Not if you've grown up like that, there ain't.
I suppose not. I feel like you're an adult now. Anyway, looking at. Then I heard a quick pace whisper just behind my right ear. It was a loud whisper that sounded like my dad. It said, "It's time to leave."
Ooh.
I never heard my dad whisper like that either.
Well, Dad weren't there.
He has more of a slow speaking tone.
It is...
I whipped my head around and looked, but nobody was around me. I froze in fear and looked back at the field for probably another 30 minutes because I was too scared to move. I then saw my dad walking around the property and rushed out of the blind and went to him. I asked if he maybe was by me earlier and told me if it was time to leave. He was very confused and said no. It was the creepiest thing that ever happened to me.
Actually, it was one of the nicest things that's ever happened to you because something stepped in and said, leave now.
But the fucker still stayed in there for another half an hour.
Well, that's on them. But if something's like, it's time to leave and it sounds like your dad, what are you going to do? Look round for 30 more minutes?
Yeah,
No.
but you're not supposed to even listen to it either. You're supposed to...
I still would have left.
I'm like...
Not saying I would have been like, oh, thank you, Daddy.
Like,
I would have just left. Because that is one clear fucking... Somebody is like, it's time to leave now. I'd be like, okay. Wouldn't have said okay. Just would have been turned round and off I go. I wouldn't have continued. No fucking way. No, you would have continued.
no, I would have been out there. But I just don't think I would sit in a hut in the woods anyway.
No, I mean, it's not my thing, but if it is your thing... But saying that, babe,
What was
like...
he doing?
I enjoy, I like going into forests and stuff. Obviously, I'm safer now, but before when I was running and that, I'd go all through the woods and all that. I find it very peaceful.
I like going through the woods too,
Yeah.
but there's always, I don't know what, I can't tell you what part of the woods it is, but I feel like when I am going through the woods, I always do hit whatever woods they are because I live quite amongst quite a lot of woods, but there is always a part where I go, this is too far, and I don't know what it is,
And then you turn back.
but there's always a point where I'm like, no.
I do that at Bankstead Woods.
Yeah. And I don't know why, because there's still a path and it's still open and it's still very, you know, this is a path where people regularly walk through.
Sorry, he's eating my blanket. I don't know if it's that I don't know the woods and I don't know if I'll get lost, or simply that I'm like, I reach a point and I'm like, don't go any further.
Yeah, like,
do you know what I mean?
My subconscious goes, no more.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's time to go back.
For me, I'm like, sometimes I just think it's my sense of direction that I will get lost, because I'm not like you. I don't have this great sense of direction. However, interesting you should say that. So up here, really you should, if we ever get time, we'll take them to go. It's really lovely. There's so many fields they can play in, and then you've got the forest. And Linda, she said to me, "You've been in the forest yet with him?" And I said, "No, not yet. This is what I'm doing, training, blah blah blah." And then she's like, "You get really uneasy feelings in those woods. Now they're not massive, babe. They're like weird." So I was like, "Really?" And then she's like, "Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I get a really uneasy feeling." And she's like, "It's kind of like the dog does. She won't go off like she would out. She'd be right by me." So I went in there. We went through there, and I know what she means.
Yeah.
You can't get lost in there, but it's like you're getting lost in there. It's like, it's that small, like you can't.
Do you think is it big trees and you sort of feel over?
Yeah, but there's something else going on there as well. Like, it's like heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy. It's weird. I know what, like when I went in, I thought, okay, I know what you're saying, but I don't know what that is. Wait. Twat.
So, the top comment was it a careless whisper?
What, like George Michael came down?
Careless whisper. Yeah.
It's a good song.
OP then says yes, and now I'm never gonna dance again.
That's what I'm saying. Got no feelings.
And then they say, you must have a guilty feet. You must have guilty feet.
Got no rhythm. It's a good song.
And then someone else says, I'm telling you, bro, guilty feet ain't got no rhythm. And people are silly. And I've had a similar thing happen to me a few times. One time I was sitting in my bedroom and heard a voice in my ear say, drive safe. So I did. Another time I was visiting an archaeological site that had a subterranean chamber called a kiva with a ladder that visitors could go down. I went into the kiva with a co-worker and my intern, and as we were standing in the kiva looking around, not talking, I heard a garbled male sounding voice in my left ear. I could not make out what was being said, but it sounded angry. I could feel my hair raising on my neck. I asked the other two if they had heard anything, and they hadn't. I got out of the kiva and have never gone in one at the archaeological site since then.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, happened another time, says OP.
Go on.
When I was at my grandma's shower, in my grandmother's shower even,
with her.
something said my name. Went out after my shower and nobody said they called for me. Her house is haunted though. Cabinets would fly open and smack your face, or you would see black mist crawl on the walls and sorts. But this was just more creepy because it sounded like my dad. It was probably because I was alone too. A mimic, doesn't that supposedly.
I feel positive about that. I feel like something stepped in and was like, and did it in his dad's voice so he would listen. I feel like something stepped in and said, you know, they say, you know, when you've got to be somewhere, so you're leaving, right? Or you don't have to be somewhere, you're just going out to do something. And then I forgot my keys. I dropped this. I need to go toilet. It is the universe delaying you from preventing you from something happening. Yeah, and that is what it's giving to me, that something stepped in to make sure that he was all right. That's how it feels to me.
Fine.
Right, my last one. I saw a shadow man encounter.
Ugh. I hate the fucking shadow man.
Well, just possum, innit? To start off the story, I want to give a bit of a background. So last summer, I had stumbled across Sam and Colby's channel. Hell no! We're looking at the shadow at the end of the hall there. Yes, the person. Nice.
I didn't see this in person.
Yeah, so last summer I stumbled across Sam and Colby's channel. I have no idea what that is. This was kind of my start into things paranormal, so something to do with the paranormal. Besides Christian terminology and beliefs, I ended up showing the channel to a close friend once I got to school. I remember me and my best friend getting high watching Sam and Colby's Conjuring House series, all while on the edge of a wooded area. We even had messed around with a Ouija board. Don't worry, we took as many precautions as we could. Though all of this, it has shed some light on a few experiences that I have had. So it's safe to say that by the time I had the experience I'm about to talk about, it took quite a bit of actually terrifying me. Also, one more thing I want to mention. I want to be as transparent and genuine as possible. I had one shot right before this, I'm assuming of alcohol. So that being said, I had ran out of what's that say?
Chaser.
There you go. I fucking read this. It's all the moving around. I'm gonna have to strap these dogs down. Right. I had run out of chaser and needed to grab something from the kitchen. It's at least 12 a.m. at my parents' house. It's an unwritten rule. There you go. It's an unwritten rule that everybody stays in their room when they go to bed at 10 p.m. My room opens up to the living room, which is connected to the kitchen. There also is a stairway to the basement right in front of my door. Because all the lights were off and I didn't want to wake my parents, I turned my light on and kept the door wide open, allowing me to see into the kitchen for the most part. I make my way to the sink because my parents don't ever have any sweet drinks, so I fill a glass of water. There's a window right above the sink. As I filled the glass, I look up. Now I remember the only light is coming from behind me and the light on the street, and there are no lights on the street I live in. I can't see outside at all, but I see a dark figure resembling a man walking out of my living room, turning to go down the stairs. I saw this in the reflection in the window. I shat my pants, but I quickly decided they weren't bothering me, so I was not going to bother them. They were minding their own business, so I'm going to do the same. I put my head back down, finished my glass of water. When I returned to my room, I made sure to not look down the stairs. Every sense I see things out, and then see things out of the corner of my eye in the house. I haven't been able to sleep in the dark unless somebody is with me. There you go. Fucking hell. I don't know, I pre-read that.
Don't worry, it's just a burglar. But they're not bothering you.
Yeah.
So don't you bother them. You just put your head down, get your water and go back to bed.
Simply a spirit just moving about their business.
Fucking hell no.
Yeah, it's a no from me
I
as
hate
well.
stuff like that.
Do you know what I find interesting though, is that spirit chose to move across then, knowing that it would be dark outside because of the reflection from the light, and then it would be like that on the TV now. My instinct would have been to turn round and be like, looking for who it was, because there are other people in the house, but no, I don't like that. That's seriously creepy. No wonder you can't sleep in the dark anymore. This is so creepy. I have to say though, as someone who has been watching Sam and Colby since then, it's pretty cool to see them mentioned in the wild. I have no idea what this show is, but I'm assuming it's some sort of horror thing. But yeah, no thanks. But it is. It's like when you see something out the corner of your eye. Hell no. Listen, in the fucking kitchen, just drop down.
Just drop down dead.
Just drop down. That would have woken up your parents, but at least he wouldn't have been alone. Huh?
We wasn't alone.
Mm. Yeah. The other thing is, he's invited these things around him by doing the Ouija boards and other shit like that.
Yeah, no thank you. Again, just what's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
listen to what we're saying, people.
I feel like no one listens to us.
Nobody's listening to us. We're not getting out there enough.
No.
Share the fucking story,
Wisdom.
people.
We've got some wisdom to give.
Yeah, just stop it.
Anyways,
Yeah.
mysterious protector.
Okay. I like that. Oh, you like that? A lot.
She like that.
Oh, you like that?
We be good.
You're
Right.
doing okay with that, but it's not great.
I'm not very good with accents.
Oh, you like that?
I can't do it.
It's former.
I can't.
I got my shape and I got my horses.
For many years now, I have been protected and loved by a spirit I call James.
Okay.
He and I have formed a bond that has been romantic for a long time.
Oh, girl.
He has never hurt me. He has come.
He's
Sorry.
noodle protest.
That's exactly what
He hasn't hurt me, just like his winkle up my bottom. Yeah.
Anyway, stop it. You're ruining my story.
Sorry, you brought it up.
You did.
You brought up the
I
story.
didn't. He and I have formed a bond that has been romantic for a long time. He has never hurt me. He has comforted me whenever I am afraid or upset for any reason. I feel warmth and sometimes coolness that I can't explain when he's around. Odd things happen, like pictures fall for no apparent reason or things like that. I don't really know who he really is or why he's with me. Is there any way I could learn more about him? I can't afford to go to a medium, although I have consulted with one recently that has told me he's my guardian and maybe even a spirit guide. How do I learn more on my own? I want to learn all I can about him. He's a very positive influence in my life and I have come to truly care about him. What should I do?
Stop playing with fire. Fucking stop. What is she expecting to happen? Does she think that this is Casper and he's going to come back to life and they're going to fall in love and live happily ever after? This is ridiculous.
I don't know. Part of me is getting a little bit of a, like, you know, imaginary friend situation going on.
Yeah, the devil's a liar. She's like, we're in a relationship, but you're not though, because this person is either demonic or a ghost and not living on this plane anymore. So I don't really, and you can't tell me that he's your guardian angel, because I don't think God is going to send down an angel and be like, now bang her.
Yeah, I feel like if this is a guardian, you shouldn't be in a romantic relationship.
What does she mean by romantic
I don't know.
relationship?
Formed a bond that has been romantic for a long time. Does she mean romantic as in it's beautiful, like it's like that? I don't know. I don't know how to put it in words.
Or is she going to bed at night flicking the bean and thinks he's sitting at the end of the bed watching?
like licking her out? Like, I'm confused, man.
You're going to have to go on her profile. I want to see if she's got anything else before you tell me what people have said.
Nobody said anything because it's
Okay,
new. It's just
yeah.
been posted. But this, I went on the wrong one.
Bear with.
Oh, did I? I don't know. No, go
I don't know, but Spirits Paranormal, I ain't got this ready.
Go back. Get off. Not now.
Leave.
Got unable to view this content. Why?
Because you haven't put in your birth date. Right, now go back onto her and then to her story.
I've lost it.
Did you save it?
No. There, I found it. My mysterious protector that I call James. Oh, yes, I want to go on there. Yes, please. Oh no, that's wrong. It's not okay. Right. Verify me. Yes, confirm. Now what?
I don't know, but you're taking a long time to do that.
Well, you need to stop. I now have to submit a photo ID.
Right, I've already done that before. Remember when I told you I went on that dodgy thing? So I'm
Yeah.
on it now. For a spirit in my home, what does this mean? Mysterious romantic protector.
Yeah, that. What's that?
This is her telling the stories.
Ah.
Yeah, it's your story.
So,
This is her writing in a different Reddit
so
group.
she's put this on Spirit Sex, mysterious romantic protector. For many years, this is supposed to be spooky skeleton shit, not we found the April Protein we've been looking for, people. For many years now, I've had a deeply romantic relationship with a spirit. He and I have had astral sex, and when we do, I feel so loved. I've never felt so loved in my life. The sex is very gentle. Well, you would expect so, wouldn't you, really?
Well, considering you're not even in your body.
And soft, and I feel light. It's like floating, like I'm weightless. Nothing exists except for he and I, and love and pleasure. He is attentive, gentle, thoughtful, almost unselfish. The way he makes me feel is amazing. So much pleasure, but even more love. The love is so overwhelming. My chest vibrates and tingles. Oh my God. And even feels warm. It feels good. My entire body feels good when he loves me.
Reckon we can find you one?
I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair. But I'm not sure who or even what he is. I recently learned that he is possibly my spirit guide. No. Your spirit guide wouldn't do that to you.
No.
That's not a spirit guide.
And if he was, God would switch him out
Yeah,
with a
shame on
female.
him.
Yeah.
But I don't, yeah, your spirit guide is taking advantage of you.
Because if that was the case, none of us would be in relationships.
No,
We'd just
we'd
be
all be
banging
like-
our spiritual guides.
Fucking hell. But I don't know much about him. I just know the form he takes and the energy that is him. How can I learn more about him? She's asking again on a different form. He lets me call him James.
Daddy.
It's crazy, but I'm in love with him. How do I get to know James better? I'm not sure if he... This is like someone falling in love with their car, isn't it? It's just, it's not okay.
It's actually giving mentally ill.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he is a spirit I created from a spell I cast when I was much younger, or if he is something else. I created a thought from when I was 17 named James. He has been in my life since then, but I recently have honoured my extra sensory abilities, and that when the astral sex began, I'm not sure what to think. How can I find out?
No comments.
No, there are no comments. This is also from 2 days ago.
It's actually giving mentally ill.
Right, so my underlining of this is actually, if you are being rogered by your ghost friend James, he is not your spirit guide, and he has taken advantage of you, and
The thing is that you're either mentally ill and creating all this in your mind, or
because you're really lonely.
or a unhumane spirit is taking advantage of you. tricking you into believe that it's good, pure, this, that, and the other, and it's not. But I think you need some support. So welcome to Halloween.
Yeah, this is our first step in.
Yes. Obviously we try and get more and more gory as we go until our finale.
Or,
Well, whatever.
or like blood and guts. Blood and guts.
Why not? It's hard to get anything done, if I'm honest, at this point in our lives. I've got a mouth breather and I've got one that's like eating string, so I don't really know. But like, follow, subscribe for more content. Oh, we're not done.
Like, follow, subscribe for more content.
Oh, sorry. Happy Halloween!
Yeah, spooky season. It's begun.
Wow. What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything